Hello, hello! Time for another wonderful, fabulous Mr. Barr math video. We're going to look at solving percent equations today. And then the next video, we'll start using this in word problems. Look at this guy. So I have 4 times some number is 20. 4 times something is 20. Right? 4 times something is 20. Well, what's that something? 4 times what is 20? Well, it's 4 times 5, isn't it? 4 times 5 is 20. Well, here's a way I can solve this using algebra. I could just divide, ready? Let's take this 4, and let's divide 20 by 4. All right, see that guy right there? 20 divided by 4 is 5. So I can solve these little equations like this when I have like a 4 times an unknown equals a 20. I can solve this using division. But since these are percentage problems, I have to be very cautious, and I have to remember to turn my percentage into a what? I never just deal with a percentage when I'm using equations. I deal with a decimal. Turn percent into a decimal. Yeah, let's remember that. What's 7% as a decimal? 0.07. And as I'm doing these problems, I need to make sure at the end, does my answer make sense? Because if it doesn't make sense, something's off. So let's do a problem. These are just division problems. These are decimal division problems. 80% of 24. Well, I'm never going to deal in this percentage. This is 0.8, right? 0.8 of something is 24. Ready? I'm going to divide both sides by 0.8. This becomes, ready? This guy comes over here. That's what's going on. This is 24 divided by 8. Let's do that math. 24 divided by 0.8. Ready? Move the decimal place. Add a 0. There's my decimal place. 8 goes into 24 3 times. There we go. So our answer is 30. 80% of 30. 80% of 30 is 24. That seems reasonable. 100% of 30 would be 30. 50% of 30 would be 15. I'm between 15 and what, 30. So I like this answer. I think that's a good answer. Let's try another one. 25% of something is 5. 25. Well, what number divided by 4 would be 5? I think right away, 25% of something. I'm feeling a 20 here. Well, let's do the math. Ready? Turning that into a decimal. I'm going to do 5 divided by 0.25. Two places on the decimal, adding 2 zeros. There we go. 25 goes into 50 2 times. There we go. 20. Got it right. Let's see if it makes sense. 25% of 20 is 5. Well, what's half of 20? 10? And 25% is less than a half, so I think this is a good, reasonable answer. Ah, look at this guy. Complete the following statement. Write your answer as a decimal. Well, this time I'm missing the percentage, but I have the 40. Remember, what did I tell you? What's our trick on this one? Right? I'm going back. Can I see this? What's it all about? Division. Ooh, boom. Division. Boom. I like this. Okay. Ready? See this guy over here? We'll divide it, and then we'll see if it makes sense. Okay? So 36 divided by 40. I'll add a 0. Oh, so where's my decimal? Right here. Adding a 0. 40 goes into 369 times. Okay, so here's my answer. What is that as a percentage? 90%? Let's see if it seems reasonable. 90%. Well, 90% is almost 100%. What's 100% of 40? 100% of 40 is 40. Okay. Yeah, this is just a little bit less than that number, right? 90% is almost the whole thing. So 90% of 40 is 36. That seems reasonable to me. We're just a little bit less than 40. We're 90% of 40, which is 36. That seems good. Let's try another one. 40% of something is 20,000. Ready? Take this guy right there. So we're looking at 20,000 divided by 0.4. I'll move that one decimal place over, add a 0, move a decimal. Here we go. 4 goes into 20 how many times? 5. That's 20. And then everything else is going to be zeros behind this guy. So we have 50,000. %. Okay, I know. I totally just paused there, didn't I? I'm just making sure this makes sense. Let's see if it works. 50,000. 40% of 50,000. Well, 40% should be, it's less than half, right? What's half of 50,000? 25,000. So I should be less than 25,000, 20,000. That seems reasonable to me. So check those answers. Make sure it seems reasonable, because if it's not reasonable, something's probably wrong. All right. Thank you for watching, and have a great evening.